I'm with one of the principal investigators on the Huygens mission. This is Professor John Zarnecki. John, you must be quite excited by all this. What are the most exciting results?
Well, we've just received some of the latest images from the probe, and I'd like to take a look at them here.
Right.
Here's one of them. This is a panoramic view, 360 degrees view around the probe. This is because the camera takes snapshots and the probe is spinning slowly.
As it falls?
As it falls. So if we put together a sequence of these snapshots, we can build up this panorama.
So these are all separate shots, all stuck together?
That's right, stuck together. And I mean, it's just amazing. We're seeing tremendous variation here. Here's a dark region. Here, much lighter. It seems rather featureless, perhaps rather flat. And then look, these white, wispy features all over the place. Are those clouds or mist or fog? They seem rather indicative of that, don't you think so?
It looks like clouds over a mountain.
Absolutely. So I think there's no doubt at all we're seeing weather, we're seeing meteorology here with some similarities to what happens on Earth. Now, we've got a close-up of this region here. If we go to the next image, there it is. Now, you could almost be fooled into thinking that that is a view taken out of a plane
window coming into land somewhere.
Absolutely. This dark, flat region here, is this the sea or the lake of liquid methane that scientists have talked about for so long on Titan? This area here clearly shows topography, variation in
it's getting
height.
higher. I mean, that's almost like a cliff there, isn't it?
Absolutely. And with the clouds hanging over the cliffs, perhaps as the atmosphere is being forced up. It's just tremendous. And we've seen in another image in this area here some features which look very much like drainage or runoff channels. So very good indication that at some time, maybe not now, there's been fluid flowing down through this region.
Streams or rivers,
Streams or maybe runoff from rain,
right.
Liquid ethane rain which has fallen onto this surface.
But that means it must be relatively recent, because otherwise it would be wiped out by craters, wouldn't it?
That's absolutely right. So it's clear that there is activity recently on the astronomical timescale.
Right.
And then we've also got the one that I really love. This is an image taken after the probe landed.
Okay.
So this is looking around at the environment around the probe on the surface of Titan. And we're seeing here things...
This is false colour, right? This is the black and white.
That's correct. And we're seeing these objects here which have the size of small boulders or pebbles. Now, these numbers here are their sizes in centimetres. This one here, you can see 15 centimetres. That's about
the size of this piece of paper.
That's right. And we can see tremendous variation even in these. We've got some which are rather smooth, rather round, and one asks, what is it? What are the processes that have caused this smoothing? And this one here is quite different. It seems more angular. It's also much brighter than the others.
White, maybe.
Ice, snowballs.
So, all right, if that's ice, and that would make sense because it's white, what's this dark stuff behind?
Well, that's for want of a better word, the soil that the pebbles are sitting on.
Now, tell me, you had a tilt meter on your machine. Is it flat here?
Well, the probe is resting. Its final resting angle is about 12 degrees from the horizontal.
So pretty close.
Pretty close, but it's probably resting on one of these pebbles, and so it's just tilted slightly.
So this looks like a flat, like a beach or something.
A beach, a riverbed. I mean, but we have to be careful about using those terms, comparing with what we know on Earth.
Fantastic. It's going to take years to work this out, isn't it?
Just wonderful. And of course, we've only seen a fraction of the images that we know that are stored.